and welcome back to the Magic J and A Train podcast.
Hello, hello.
We are back and we're talking about more of the postseason. We got we got a lot of games here. I didn't realize that we didn't go over most of the NFL playoffs.
We went over 2 games and that was about it.
Yeah, and like
Two, maybe 3 games.
the Bills game was happening in the process of recording, so we didn't even get to really go over that one. Uh, so
So last time we went over the Rams and Panthers,
yeah,
Bears and Packers,
yeah.
and then we were in the middle of looking at the Jacksonville's, and that was it. That was the entire NFL. And now we're won the conference championships from.
Yeah, and now we got the conference championships. We had like a whole week and a half where we just didn't go over anything. So, but it's fine because I mean,
That's
the
what today's for.
the further we go, the less games we have to cover. We're honestly gonna have to figure out what we're gonna go over after football is over. But probably
And it
mostly
ain't gonna be baseball.
probably
It ain't
mostly
gonna be baseball.
it's not gonna be baseball. Probably mostly hockey and basketball. Um,
And then whenever those are done, well, oh boy.
You won't see us for a really long time now. I we might. I don't.
I mean, if
I
you
don't
want
know.
it, we can try to go over the XFL.
I don't know anything about the XFL.
You don't know nothing?
I don't watch the XFL. I mean, I only knew that it was a thing like last year. Um, but yeah. Oh yeah, and uh, if I remember correctly, hold on. I think. Now don't quote me on this. I
I'll
think.
try not to.
Shut up. Um, our last video was pretty long. It
It
was
was, it was like 2 hours, I think.
yeah, it was like 2 hours long. Not exactly what I prefer to do, just because I want these to be like, I want
Watchable.
people, yeah, I want it to be watchable. I want people with short attention spans to be able to watch at least half of the video. But anyway, uh, without further
Thank
ado,
you. Yeah.
and thank you so much for the support so far. Really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
NFC or AFC first?
um, let's go AFC first. Let's kind
Okay.
of skim over the Bills Jags game since we didn't really get to.
We mentioned a few things about it. So, Bills beat the Jaguars 27-24. It was a close game. I rewatched some of the highlights. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of boring.
It
I'm
was
not
it was
gonna lie.
really boring game until the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is when everything happened.
Important happened.
Yeah, because like the Bills only won by 3 points, and it's just because they got a field goal in the first quarter, and the Jaguars didn't. But
Uh,
literally in every other quarter, they got the same amount of points. So
It was back and forth. I'm not saying it was bad, but it was just boring.
they're very evenly matched teams. You can tell. Um, Jaguars. I didn't know the Jaguars would put up that much of a fight against the Bills,
Yeah.
especially the fact that they have Josh Allen, they have James Cook and stuff. So I didn't figure that they'd make it that close.
I mean, with the Bills' defense not being that high compared to other defenses,
Yeah,
and then when you have no, hear me out. Trevor Lawrence is better than people are saying.
I think he's pretty good. Now I have a bit of a bone to pick with him just because he is from Clemson, and I'm an LSU fan, but
But he's a great player.
yeah,
I'm
but he's a good player.
surprised that I'm I'm surprised the Bills defense didn't fall. I'm very surprised about that.
Yeah, the Bills defense, I mean, they have a good defense, but like recently they've been kind of shaky. Um,
And luckily they didn't shake on this one,
they didn't. They didn't.
and
They
they managed to hold through.
yeah, 3 point difference. Yeah, because I mean, both of them got 14 points in the fourth quarter. Before that, it was 3-0 in the first quarter, 7-7 in the second quarter, 3-3 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
It was just flag after flag, penalties and field
Yeah,
goals
that
and stuff like that.
dude, there's so many flags and penalties, dude. That's what
Yeah.
also made it boring as hell because it was just stand there and be like, whistle,
It's like,
flag on the play again.
whoa, look, we got a 50-yard rush. Flag on the play, you lose 5 yards. Okay.
All right, you know what?
Bye bye explosive play. Because our
Yeah,
linemen
there's
keep
really not
holding.
much to this game. There really isn't. It was
Yeah,
That's kind of it. It was really just back and forth, and Bills got the field goal.
yeah. Bills got the field goal in the first, so I mean
And
that's basically all there was to it.
this game hurt my soul a little bit because I thought the Steelers were gonna do better than this.
Yeah, this was
Texans beat the Steelers 30-6.
this was the prediction that I got wrong. I thought the Steelers were finally gonna break their curse, their NFL playoffs curse of losing the first
And they
game.
went right back to it.
They went right back to it. Aaron Rodgers is retiring. Whole thing. That's crazy. Everything's going downhill for the
Can you stop?
Steelers because they
Oh
they
God,
they fired their coach too. I'm pretty sure.
they did. It was either that or one of their coordinators.
Yeah, they fired somebody, and Aaron Rodgers is leaving. Um,
He's like, dude, I'm done. I won my ring. I'm good.
I beat Tom Brady in my prime. I don't really need any more than that. I'm just gonna retire now.
Honestly, if you just beat Tom Brady, dude, you're good to go.
If you beat Tom Brady, you're established. I mean,
Honestly, though, this was just a slaughterhouse by the defense on Texans, dude.
I know. I think the defense scored more points than the offense this game.
Dude, CJ Stroud sucks. No, I'm sorry, dude.
See, I thought he was supposed to be really good. I'd never
Yeah,
watched.
he was.
I never watched a Texans game this year, but like from what I heard, he's a
It's
really
all
good quarterback.
defense.
But this entire game was defense, and I mean it makes sense the Texans having the number one
The
defense.
number one.
So I mean, it does make a lot of sense um to it was just the Steelers fighting to not get blown out while also still getting blown out because Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers had probably the worst game of his career.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
blame him for leaving. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't either, man. I don't either. This was just such a poor performance. Not even just from him. Like it wasn't even fully his fault. It was
Dude,
just
I'm gonna say this right now. DK Metcalf cannot catch a damn ball for the life of him.
yeah. I don't know what that was about. Like
DK, you used to be one of the best receivers in the league,
yeah.
and you're playing like this. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I don't. There's nothing else. Just defense. Whoop that. Whoop, belt ass. It was just defense.
Yeah, I don't
Does
know.
it?
I honestly feel really bad
The Steelers.
for the Steelers. Yeah, I mean they can't break out of this shell. I remember whenever like, all the talks about how they used to be like, they used to reign over their division all the time. Nobody was ever close. Always, in their prime and stuff. And like the Steelers that I grew up with, the Steelers used to be my side team like a year or two ago, and I'd watch them and I'd just be like, man, they made it to the playoffs. Man, this is great. I wonder what they're gonna do, and they just I mean, I think it was 2 years in a row that they lost to the Bills the first game in the playoffs.
That's about right.
Yeah.
They're not breaking that curse for a good while.
Yeah, they're gonna need to rebuild before that stops happening.
All right, this game pissed me off a lot.
Oh man.
So, this game, this O-line really had to pick up the pace and really have, and they still failed me. Chargers lost to the New England Patriots to Drake May.
What a great game!
16 to fucking 3. They scored one field goal.
What a fantastic game! What a great game! And frankly, I haven't seen one quite like this one.
You guys sucked too. I'm not gonna lie, y'all didn't play that good either.
It was a terrible game for the Patriots, but by golly, if they didn't win. Yeah, no. But honestly, when it came down,
how many sacks did Herbert get that entire game?
I think it was like 6.
That's insane. That shouldn't happen.
100.
6 sacks. Why? The fact that, well, granted, Drake May got sacked 5 times, so.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Granted, here's the thing: both of our O-lines suck ass.
Our O-line is good for how young it is, but goodness gracious golly, our O-line is too young.
And our O-line is just full of backups that don't know how to play football, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, the only like really good offensive lineman that we have is Will Campbell, but even Will Campbell was lacking a lot in that game. And I mean, yeah, he's right off of injury. He's only been playing in a couple games after recovery, but still, I mean, like this game was the first game as a starting lineman Will Campbell has had where he has let somebody that he was guarding sack the quarterback. The first time it's ever happened. And still the only. Like it only happened
Jordan,
one time.
I remember the talk. I remember Jordan talked to me about this. He goes, dude, I'm actually a little scared now. Bro, Campbell just let someone sack her.
Campbell let somebody sack Drake May. That doesn't happen. Will Campbell doesn't let people sack his quarterback. That's how you know this defense was really good, and that's why we only scored 16 points. We would have scored way more if it was anybody else's defense.
I'm just gonna say this. Herbert also didn't play that good, though. As much as I love Herbert, he's my boy. He's my quarterback. Man, bro.
Yeah.
It was carried by the running backs. It really was.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair,
and even then, the running backs didn't get that much either. Keenan Allen fell short so many times.
Yeah. I was just like, I was scared because in the first quarter it was 0-0. In halftime it was 3-6. And at the end of the third quarter, it was 9-3, and I'm like, this is still a close game. If the Chargers get a touchdown, they win. You know, like the entire time, I like the best way to say it is that neither of these teams really performed that well during this game. Both defenses were doing pretty good. They were doing pretty good jobs. But man, like, if
offense just
if it weren't for like I know I don't want to be the Chris Collinsworth of sports podcasts, but like,
oh god,
goodness gracious, if Drake May was not the starting quarterback, we could have lost this game. Like he was able to get us down the field like enough to get a field goal 3 different times and also get us close enough to a touchdown, you know.
Herbert was. I also saw Herbert was trying to throw some passes that were very unneeded.
Herbert was he's a good quarterback, but he was making some really weird calls during the game. I don't really know what that was about, but
Also, when your O line doesn't protect you and you have like 2 seconds to throw the ball,
they just like they needed the Chargers coach just
they need
needs to be a little less afraid of like quick throws, you know, quick passes, because that would have, I mean, I feel like you guys would have had at least 2 touchdowns if you just like, you know, do some quick passes like a slant or something like that.
but when Harbaugh was on Michigan, he still didn't do quick passes. He also in Michigan had an O line to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no,
But
I do think
after
that.
this game, I literally like a day or two after this game, we fired Greg Roman.
Oh, really? I didn't even hear about that.
Yes, we fired Greg Roman, so hopefully, hopefully that's gonna help us.
Yeah, we'll see. This man, this really is like this is the football coach purge year. Everyone is getting fired if they don't live up to expectations. Everyone, man. Like so many coaches. I'm pretty sure there was one division in the AFC where every team lost their coach because they fired them.
Except for the Chargers.
Except for the, well, I don't think it was that division.
Uh, yeah.
No, it wasn't, because I think it was the. Oh god. I think because I'm pretty sure the Ravens were in the division, so I think it was that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all the Ravens, the Steelers. What are the other two? The Bengals and the Browns.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all 4 of them fired their coaches, their head coach. Which, to be completely fair, I understand why the Steelers did. The Steelers really need a new head coach. Honestly, they just need it. They just need to like stop trying to hold the little bit of power they have left, and they just need to let it drop so they can rebuild. Because I think that's what their problem is. But anyway,
I'm disappointed in that game. Let's move on to a game that actually made me happy.
yeah.
Eagles versus the 49ers.
Oh man, sorry Eagles fans, but you guys were just a little too mean
Over your
this
head.
year. Yeah, you guys got a little too cocky this year.
Niners had to put y'all in your place.
Yeah,
And they
unfortunately,
did 23-19. That's pretty solid win. It was close, but
23-19. Yeah, but
it's sad that they were still playing with a crippled team.
yeah, unfortunately, beating the Eagles cost them George Kittle, which ended up costing them their game, their next game. But
Yeah, there's really, honestly, when I was watching the highlights, there wasn't much to the game. I'm not like, honestly, the first round of the playoffs, there wasn't much.
yeah, I mean, a lot of the games were pretty much how I expected them to go. There were a couple that I was like, you know, whatever.
See, now the divisional round, this is where stuff got spicy, dude.
Yeah, this is where it started getting really interesting.
All right, now do you want to start AFC or NFC?
Let's go in order of when the games happened. So, that would be
It would be Broncos and Bills.
that would be the Broncos and Bills first.
See, they went into overtime in this game.
They did.
33-30.
33-30. This was a really close game, and this is kind of how I expected it to go, but I didn't think it would go into overtime. Like, I thought it would just be like one and done.
So, Josh Allen, I saw the press conference. He's beating himself up so bad, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's completely blaming himself.
And I'm not gonna lie, that usually when I see like emotional stuff like that, I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable. But for once, I felt that. I'm like, dude, I started like being sad with him. Like, dude, it's not your fault, homie.
It's not your fault.
It really wasn't. Like, Josh played as. They went into overtime.
Yeah.
You played the hardest you could. The Broncos were just a really good team this season. Like, yeah. It's just sadly one of those things where the Broncos just had that kind of season. I'm sorry. And the Bills played very well. I'll give them that. They really did play well.
Yeah, and God, dude. I mean,
I wanted the Bills to win this so badly.
I gotta say though, that interception call.
Don't even. That pissed me off.
That was okay. The Bills are my rival, right? But that was one of the dumbest calls that I've seen this year. That was probably one of the dumbest calls.
And you know what's crazy? I think it was in the Rams game in the divisional round where someone caught the ball. I think it was against Puka, but it was an interception, but they counted it as a catch. I was watching that game, but we'll go over that later. But while I was watching that game, they counted it as a catch. But it was clearly that the quarterback had it before him.
Yeah,
But then I looked at this game and that call, that was a clear catch and he was already on the ground.
Yeah. Interception is crazy to me. Even if it's like, even if you're like, okay, it was, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna go off because that was just such a stupid call.
And wasn't it not the call that really mattered because it was in overtime? I believe. I think it was in overtime, right?
Yeah, that was during overtime.
And that's how. And I think after that interception, that was the drive that got the Broncos the field goal.
Yeah, no, I mean Cook's. Man.
Cook caught that. That's all I'm gonna say. We're done here before we start crashing out.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that to myself right now.
I believe the next game was.
The next game.
Rams and Bears.
No, it was the 49ers Seahawks.
I don't even. Again, this is a game where. But what was there to talk about that the Seahawks?
Yeah, I mean.
Absolutely molested the 49ers 41-6.
My thing is like this is about what I expected. The 49ers, I mean, they did what they could. The fact that they even made it this far.
Lose by I knew they were going to lose. I didn't expect them to lose 41-6 though.
I did. The only like players they had out there were Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey, so
because the rest of their players were,
dead
at home or in the hospital.
Yeah, all of them were in the hospital. All of them in the infirmary, just dying. Because I don't know what in the world they feed those guys, but they need to feed them something else. They need to give them steroids or something to strengthen them. Because they get everybody. It's like getting drafted to the 49ers or getting signed by the 49ers is just a guarantee that you are injury prone. Like,
excuse me.
Like, it's just, man, I feel so bad for the 49ers, but man, I'll tell you what though, they put up a good fight in the playoffs. They made it to the divisional round. That's something to brag about, you know.
Yeah, Chargers can't brag about that though.
Yeah, because they didn't make it.
Yeah, but no, getting past the first round is already difficult as it is, and they like, and as much as the Eagles are frauds and they're not the greatest, they still beat the Eagles with a broken team.
Yeah, and I mean, they just they don't beat the Seahawks, and if they do beat the Seahawks, it's really close. I think the first time they played the Seahawks they won, but it was like 17-13 or something like that. Um, but then the last game they played, I think it was the last game of the regular season for them, and it was 13-3. The Seahawks won, and it's like
It's a close game.
and it's just like I mean I never expected the 49ers to beat the Seahawks, but you know,
Patriots
I'm proud
versus
of
the Texans.
I'm proud of how they did that. Patriots
Now,
versus the Texans, man.
I'm
Very
surprised.
good game.
No offense, I'm surprised the Patriots got as much as they did on them.
Dude, I was shaking in my boots the whole time. I was. And I'll tell you what, man, I was I was so proud of the way they played during this game. Like what was it? 4 interceptions? I
Um,
think yeah, four interceptions. I don't even think that's all of the turnovers either. I think there are some fumbles too. I don't.
interceptions thrown. Yeah, 4 interceptions. This was a sad game for CJ Stroud. By the way, do you want to know a funny fact?
Hmm.
If CJ Stroud were to spike the ball, he would have a higher passer rating than what he did in this game.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And you know what? I was thinking, God, dude, I was thinking about how like my thing was that my only nitpick about this game is that Drake May really did not perform well. He and it
Well,
hurts
this
me
is
to say
also his
that.
first year in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's just like this game. 27 passes, and he only completed 16 of them. Like that's not great. Um,
That's okay. He didn't play as bad as CJ Stroud did, though.
well, yeah, obviously,
Spiking the ball would be a better fucking completion rate than what you did passing the ball.
it's terrible, man.
CJ, you need CJ, you need like glasses or something,
Yeah,
homie.
his rating. So yeah, CJ Stroud's rating was 28, and Drake Mays was 100.7. That's I mean,
Ouch.
I know, and Drake May only had a 59% completion rate. Like
Oh, what was the full completion rate
for CJ Stroud,
yeah, for CJ?
42.6. Bro didn't even get 50%. He didn't even get 50%. And I mean, I was scared because everybody told me about how great this guy is and how he carries their offense. And they don't need anybody else on their offense because CJ Stroud is able to put up points no matter who he's throwing it to or whatever. And then I watched this game and I'm like, is this CJ Stroud? Is this the guy everybody's been warning me about? We got 12 points. It was a 12-point difference. We almost got 2 whole touchdowns worth of points on them.
That's not good on.
And we didn't even score anything in the third quarter. We scored 0 in the third quarter and we still beat them.
Did you really?
Yeah, because we had 1 touchdown.
You did.
We had 1 touchdown in the first quarter. Second quarter we had 2 touchdowns. Third quarter we had nothing. and then the fourth quarter we got one more touchdown. They only
This was a sad.
the CJ Stroud and his team, if you even want to call it that, they got into the end zone one time.
And then the rest were field goals.
The rest were field goals. 3 field goals and 1 touchdown.
Hey, does that sound familiar? The wild card game with you and the Patriots?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about
But see,
right.
at least y'all faced a halfway decent team.
Yeah, but like
All there was to the Texans was defense. At least
Yeah.
the Chargers have an offense.
I am really proud of how our team did. We put Stevenson in a lot more than Henderson for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he twisted his ankle or something. I don't know.
Well, I heard he sprained it and he went to go get it checked.
Huh. Yeah, but
He didn't want to risk it.
yeah, but you know, Drake May continuing to
Still dominate.
still dominate, even though he fumbled the ball 4 times and threw 1 interception, got sacked 5 times. That's crazy.
Well, when you're that's still Texans defense is still.
I mean, Texas, they have the number 1 overall defense in the league. So I mean, I guess I can give Drake May a pass for that. But goodness gracious, if that wasn't one of his most disappointing games this season. We're not even going to talk about the Raiders game at the beginning of the season. I'm not even going to talk about
Well, see, but I'm still gonna not give you guys crap on that because the Raiders were very promising in the first few games. They were supposed to be a good team this year, off of what they've done in the last postseason or off season, and they went 2-15.
Yeah, that's a good summary of the entirety of the Raiders' career.
Yeah. All right, Bears and Rams.
Bears and Rams. How about that? Huh?
This was a good one. This was
a very good game. I didn't get to watch this one, but goodness gracious, it was incredible.
Caleb the Slay Williams. Him with his pretty pink nails can throw the ball.
I know. He always
I'm not gonna lie.
Fourth quarter.
If the Bears trail, I feel like if the Bears trail, they're most likely gonna get the comeback.
Yeah.
So what y'all need to do is start losing on purpose, and then try to win in the second half.
Just start losing by a little more than a touchdown. Lose by at least 8 points, and in the fourth quarter, Caleb Williams is gonna turn his flamboyancy up to 11 and just I don't even know what he does. It's like something clicks in his brain in the fourth quarter. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're playing football," and then he starts throwing gems.
Dude, if I want a clutch quarterback, I'd go for Caleb, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
granted, they lost. I'll say that, but it went into overtime against the Rams.
Yeah, and the Rams only won by 3 points. It was a close game, so.
The Rams actually have a higher percentage in the overtime than most NFL teams.
Yeah, and I mean,
and the fact that they almost
really
beat
good.
them.
And I think
I will say though, Matthew Stafford really didn't give much of his other receiver. And like I said last episode, Puka Nacua.
Puka, man. If you got that guy on your team, you just don't lose. It's crazy. It's like you can have, bro. I could be the quarterback, and if I threw a ball down the field, Puka would catch it. I suck at throwing.
He'd find a way. He'll find a way.
He would find a way. Absolutely. I do think that kind of the thing that sealed the fate of the Bears was just the 3 interceptions that Caleb Williams threw.
That was hard to watch because I I don't in football. When it comes to football, I'm not. I don't hate Chicago.
Hmm.
The Bears, but
The Bears.
when it comes to other sports, I'm not. Me and my team in Chicago don't get along. We don't like each other. But this was definitely one of the teams I wanted to see go to the Super Bowl, even though it, it wasn't in my head. I'm like, it's not gonna happen, but I want to see it happen. You know, I want to see it happen, just like the Chargers. Even though I knew damn well it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
This was just the Bears were one of those teams where I'm like, I want to. It's been so long since they've been. I want to see it happen.
I don't even think we were like alive
And if
the
from
last
this
time
game, from the looks of this game, we weren't far off from seeing a Bears Super Bowl.
we weren't. I mean, if they beat the Rams and they were able to somehow pull away from the Seahawks after that, I mean, they
Whole
could have
problem
made
is
it.
if Caleb, see, here's the issue with Caleb. If he played like he did in the fourth quarter and the rest of the game, he'd be dropping damn near 30 points every game.
Yeah. I mean, God, dude, I'm just man. I will say I am a little disappointed. Um. In
But
how he
honestly,
played, but he still did pretty good
I,
in the fourth quarter.
I mean, he still
Obviously.
did good. Dude, to see Luther Burden from Mizzou get a touchdown, oh my god. I was so happy, dude.
Yeah.
I was so fucking happy, dude. I'm like, that's my boy!
That's mine.
My
That's
dad
mine.
heard, it's funny, my dad heard me, goes, what?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but man, I mean this has been probably the most interesting
Playoff
NFL.
game so far.
I mean, just NFL football year in general. Just like with
This year threw me off so hard, because look, the Panthers made it into the playoffs.
yeah,
What?
the Patriots
The
are like
Bears were good this year.
thing is that people give us crap because we're like they're like you guys were only bad for 6 years. I don't you guys don't deserve it. And I'm like yeah, but that's not the part that I focus on. It's not the fact that we were bad for 6 years and now we're not. It's the fact that last year we went like we won like 4 games.
I can even look that one up for you.
We we won like 4 games last year, and this year
Let's look
we're
at last year's. You guys went 4-13.
yeah 4-13 last year to now being a Super Bowl contender, the 2 seed in the playoffs, and making it to the AFC Championship.
In 2023, 4-13. Y'all couldn't get anything above 4 wins,
Yeah,
except 2022. I would say that y'all did go 8-9.
yeah, we still had a losing record, but I guess like it's just crazy to me. Like the hard 360 we made just from one of the worst teams in the AFC to being one of the
Just
best.
actually,
Like,
just one of the worst in the NFL. No offense,
yeah, I
y'all
mean,
were.
I'll admit that. That's true. We were really bad. We were competing with the Jets for the number 3 spot in our division. We were competing with the Jets. Do you know how bad that is? The fact that
Very bad.
our competition was with
Was
the
the
Jets. It wasn't with the Bills because they were miles ahead of us.
Or not even not even the Dolphins, dude.
Not even the Dolphins with Tua. With Tua.
Y'all's were the freaking Jets.
The Jets. That's what made me so happy this year. It wasn't the fact that we were back. It was the incredible like contrast between the 2 years, like the past 6 years and this year. It's basically like we never lost Tom Brady and Gronk. Like it's just like it's made me so happy because since 2019, none of my football teams have really shown me any promise because 2019 the Patriots were okay, um,
I
but
think that was the last time they made the playoffs.
yeah, but then LSU that made up for losing Tom Brady because LSU had, and I will die on this hill, you can fight me. LSU had the best college football team in college
In
football
college
history.
football history, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And as a Mizzou fan, being I guess a rival because of a conference rival, I
semi-rival.
can't. So I can't deny LSU whooped everybody.
We did. We we won every single game, beating people
And the
like
national championship.
beating people like Alabama. I mean, we beat Alabama. we won every game. We won.
Did Alabama come fresh off a championship that year too?
I don't remember
Because I'm
who
pretty
won
sure
in
they won the year
2018.
before. I'm pretty sure it was Alabama in 2018.
It was either them or Clemson.
Because
Because LSU ended the era of every national championship just being Alabama and Clemson back and forth. Um, Thank you LSU for ending that terrible cycle. Because it was
I'm getting fireworks. Yeah, 2018, Alabama defeated Georgia in the national championship.
oh yeah, yeah. Georgia also snuck their way in there a couple years.
Georgia beat Alabama. Alabama came fresh off a national championship, mind you, and LSU beat them by 21 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
21 against Alabama. You
It's-
don't just do that.
it's because we had such a legendary team. I mean, obviously, we have the usual incredible LSU defense, but we also had people like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson all on the same team
Like
at the same time.
Justin Jefferson on the same team.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It's just like, when I think about it, I'm like, that was my team. What happened to us?
I mean, y'all got Lane Kiffin now.
We had, well, yeah, now we do. But
Y'all need Nick Saban back.
I know, we do. We really need Nick Saban because, goodness gracious, dude, if only
Whatever that guy did, whatever he did, it was working.
he was like, he came to LSU, he was there for 1 year, he won a national championship, and he was like, all right, I'm out. And then he went to Alabama, and then he won another national championship. And like, I'm just like, the guy is crazy. The guy is definitely the best coach in college football history.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he always made sure his team was at least winning, at least a winning record.
Winning record and getting in the playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like, and he was really hard on his team, but man, did it pay off.
It paid off.
Yeah.
Well, look at LSU. Y'all won the national championship that year.
Yeah, the only year we had it, and we didn't win it. And then we didn't win another one for many, many years, my entire lifetime.
By the way, I'm still waiting for a Mizzou national championship. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, it might in a few years, maybe 10.
Now with our future schedules, from what I saw.
Well, you won't have to play Alabama every year.
We still gotta face Georgia.
Yeah, and you'll actually probably be playing us more often since we're in the same division of the conference now. So.
Yeah, we're actually next year. Next year we're facing each other, I believe. Just in LSU.
It's God, dude, I'll tell you what. I don't know how this whole divisional thing is gonna work out. I don't know if they're gonna keep it or not. They only did away with it for a few years, I'm pretty sure. But then they brought it back. I don't know what the point of that was,
Now,
but like, you know,
before we go to the national championship, predictions for the conference championships: Seahawks or the
predictions.
Rams?
I I'm gonna have to give it to the Rams personally because I mean the Seahawks are doing great, but I think the one thing with them is that they had a really easy road to the conference championship. Um, I mean they had a bye week the first week. They didn't even have to play anybody in the first round, and in the second round they played a destroyed and crippled 49ers without most of their good players on the field.
So,
So, but then the Rams, I mean, the Rams, they got a pretty decent defense. They have an elite offense, a possible MVP quarterback. I mean, they just
like we talked about it last time. Matthew Stafford's good. We're not denying that.
he is good.
But when you see the other quarterbacks in the running for it,
But when you see Drake May,
Drake May has just more versatile stats compared to Matthew Stafford.
and I'm just gonna say, I'm
Drake May.
that
That's
too.
all you got to say.
That's all I gotta say. But to be fair, I do think in the end they'll probably pick Matthew Stafford just because of the way that Drake May's been performing in the last couple games. Yeah, I just think they're probably gonna end up giving it to Stafford. But you know what? Second is still really good for coming back from probably the worst set of seasons we've ever
That the
had.
Patriots have had.
Yeah. So
But I got the Rams.
I got the
Broncos.
Rams too.
Don't be biased here, Jordan. Broncos versus the Patriots.
I logically, whenever I think about it logically, I think the Patriots should win, but I just have a gut feeling that we're gonna mess it up somehow.
So, I also with the quarterback issue that Broncos are having right now, that Jared Stidham is their starter now.
Oh gosh, yeah. If we do
Jared
mess it up,
Stidham can pull off what he did in the first few years of his NFL season, you guys are cooked.
yeah. But I think the fact that he's
if it
never
was
on the
Bo
field
Nix-
is
If it was Bo Nix, y'all might be screwed.
yeah. Cause like I try to think less about that and kind of more about like how we've been performing like under pressure and stuff like that. Under pressure, most of our players are fine, but I think the pressure and like the stress is kind of what's been giving Drake May a hard time in the playoffs.
Well, it's his first year in the playoffs as the starter.
Yeah, it's his first year. It's his first
starting.
full year of starting, and his first year in the playoffs as well. And that's just like that's a lot of stress. That's a lot of pressure to put on a guy. He's only a few years older than me, and I'll tell you, I'd be shaking in my boots.
I think he's only like 22. I don't think he's that old.
He's not. I mean, he's really young. He's a really young guy, and it's just like
he
one
is
of
23.
Yeah.
The kid he's 23.
And he's I mean all the pressure's on him. But like I think that pressure of like this is my first full year starting. This is also my first year in the college football playoffs. I don't get to sit behind somebody and be mentored. I have to kind of teach myself because our backup quarterback, I mean, he's not that much older. I mean, he's only like 27.
Yeah, he's 27 years old.
Something like that.
And it's Tommy DeVito, he's not going to play as well as Drake May. He's not.
He's not, and I don't think he has the experience to mentor Drake May.
I mean, you got Joshua Dobbs. He's been playing for a hot second, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, and he's just I mean, like he's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Baldy was good, but like
he's not.
But he's just. I don't think he's a mentor. He's not a mentor, and he can be positive emotional support for Drake May, but But as far as I'm concerned, that's about all he can really provide for him. Because Drake May, he's just gonna he's goodness gracious, I'm stuttering so much. He's just he's just having to learn everything on his own. And the other backups and Mike Vrabel, because Mike Vrabel, I'm pretty sure he was
Yes. Well,
I'm pretty sure he was a quarterback coach previously.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you, but I'm looking at their O line. Y'all have a rookie, Marcus Bryant from Missouri, and he was a really good O line.
Yeah, but he's a rookie.
Yeah, holy young.
Yeah, right.
Rookie. 2-year, another rookie, 4-year, and then you got one that's a 12-year, and he's old as shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's not even a starter.
He's not.
Yeah, it's just like we have such a young offensive line. Will Campbell's doing his best to pull his weight, but I think just the fact that most of our offensive line is inexperienced compared to other players and stuff. They just there isn't much they can do,
Well, your oldest guy has it. This, by the way, Morgan Moses, I think it was his name. 12 years of experience, or 12 seasons of experience.
And he can try to show them the ropes, but goodness gracious,
there's not much else he can do.
We're gonna have to get some trades before we can have a good, solid, established offensive line, but and I think that's also been kind of hard on Drake May, is because he doesn't really have all that much time in the pocket. I mean, that's why he's rushing so much, is because sometimes he just has to.
Him and Herbert have the same issue.
Yeah, although Herbert's a little more extreme.
You think?
Yeah, but they just it's just the offensive line isn't really they're not what's the word? I'm blanking. They're not experienced enough to just be a starter, but these rookies are still the best the Patriots have, and it's that's not saying much. And I think that's kind of where the flaws have been recently. Drake May, his nerves have been getting to him, definitely. But then he also he has to really think fast. Because of his because of his he has to think fast because of his
Hello? I don't know what happened there, but I'm back.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know you left.
My Wi-Fi gets cut out, so.
Okay, well, yeah, but he has to think really fast because his offensive line can only hold all these people back for so long. That plus his nerves, that's probably just making him not perform the way he should. Defense though, I think our defense, they're good. I think they're good enough to get us to the Super Bowl. It's just with Drake May just not playing the way he usually does. And Henderson's kind of underperforming. He's been doing really good, but recently, I mean, they even started putting Stevenson in.
Their backup running back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Stevenson. I think he used to be the starter at the beginning of the year. I think he was the starter, but I just I think the whole team, including the coaching staff, I think they're just starting to panic, because of everything that's going on. But I mean, I think if we just if they sit down for a second and just calm down, they can get it, because you have some incredible players. You have Hunter Henry, who's one of the best tight ends that the Patriots have had in a long time. only I think the whole
Trey,
I think the
Henderson, you got
yeah. And I
a
mean,
bunch of talent, and you have one of the best cornerbacks in the entire league.
yeah, I mean we have Gonzo, we have Gonzalez. He's I mean, he's incredible. And I think that's what our defense really has. Um and
Y'all have
that's
good safeties and cornerbacks. Like I'm not saying the rest of your defense is ass, but like when I see your defense, it's the pass defense mainly.
um
Safeties and corners.
they're yeah, they do a lot, but I think it's mainly just because football has become a passing game. So it's just like, most teams just don't run as much as they used to. The Broncos are definitely going to be running a lot. That's for sure. Um, yeah, but I don't know. Our running defense was supposed to be really good, but in the past couple games, we just like they just haven't been stopping the runs. But I mean, my thing is that regardless of the quarterback that's throwing to them, we have a really good receiving room. I mean, we have Diggs. Obviously, we have everybody knows Diggs. Everybody knows Henry. But then you gotta think about how
The
people.
rest of the squad.
Yeah, then you gotta think about people have really been sleeping on Booty. That sounds weird out of context,
It
but
really does. I,
but but you know what I mean. He's just like, I mean, people thought that he wasn't that good. Um, like people, like I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he was just like, well, it wasn't the other day. This is like halfway through the season, but um, he was like, you guys really need to trade for a receiver because your receiving room just isn't that good. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what is he talking about? I mean,
y'all have
we have Diggs, we have Booty, we have Douglas, we have Hooper, we have Henry. I mean, we got Williams.
y'all have your receivers are fine.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
y'all need to establish maybe some older O line, some O lines.
I think in this in this draft, we really need to try to get some more like ground players, like linemen and
Yeah, your D line is fine. I'm gonna say that
they're
right
they're
now. Your
very
D line.
they're very middle ground. They're good at getting through the offensive line, but they're not good at stopping runs. And they used to
Yeah,
be. I mean, I won't say they're not good. They're just not what I expected. You know.
yeah, I can see that because I the other O line you had before the whole rebuild and whoa, you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's like
all
we had a
y'all could
rebuild
do
overnight.
is all y'all could do is stop the runs, and then the passing game started, and then y'all struggled.
Yeah. And it's just like it's our passing defense is supposed to be really good. I mean, but like I think it's the same situation with Drake May as it is for them. I think their nerves are really getting to them, and they're starting to hesitate and doubt themselves
Well,
and stuff
most of
like
your
that. But
team is young, so like a lot
oh
of them in
yeah,
the playoffs. So like imagine all these like at best, I think other than like Stefan and Morgan, it's all 4 year or younger.
yeah,
And most of those 4 years were rookies when y'all were bad.
yeah, um,
The fact that this is the first time them seeing the playoffs and getting into the AFC Championship,
it's
my
pretty
nerves
crazy.
would be, I'd be shivering in my boots.
Yeah, um, yeah. It's just I think there's a lot of flaws in our team, but I do
See,
think that statistically we should pull through and make it to the Super Bowl.
And if we're going by experience, the Broncos team, they've seen the playoffs like that. Most of that defense have seen the playoffs. They helped win in the playoffs. So,
Yeah, I mean, most of most of our most of our linemen weren't even in the NFL. Whenever I mean most
that's
most
true.
most of our linemen were like freshmen in college. Whenever the Patriots last went to the playoffs,
That's insane to think about.
like Will Campbell, he was in college for 4 years, which means he wasn't even in college the last time that we were in the
Jesus.
playoffs.
Jeez.
Will
Oh my
Campbell
God.
Will Campbell was in high
It's in
school.
high school.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy. Like
Oh,
that's how long
oh,
it's been. So like this team just doesn't have very many people around them to they don't have anybody around except for like a select few, maybe Josh Dobbs. I don't know if he's ever seen the playoffs or
sorry.
not, but
I don't think. I think he was in when the year they went 8-9 and then 10-7. But even then, they didn't make the playoffs when they went 10-7 because the Dolphins decided to play good that year.
yeah, Tua randomly just like deciding he feels
Well,
like
that was two. I
playing.
think that
Yeah.
was Tua's rookie season.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Um, his rookie season was just like something
Like, why
weird.
can't you play like that normal?
So,
Why can't you normally?
something weird is going on with that guy. I'm just
I
gonna say
think
that
that's
right
why
now.
they benched him. I think there's a reason why they benched him.
They benched him, and you know what? They actually did pretty good after that. They did pretty decent after they benched him. I know they only played like 2 or 3 more games, but still, like,
They won their 2 or 3 more games. But all right, love the NFL.
love the NFL.
Now, the most exciting part of this episode,
This game,
the national championship.
this game was
This game
really
was
good.
so good.
It was a very
Miami
good game.
versus Indiana.
Yeah.
Is Indiana won against Miami, 27 to
Yes.
21.
Yes, they did.
Carson Beck proved everyone wrong.
Carson Beck did not get uglier in this game. He didn't.
He actually got better.
Carson Beck got more attractive during this game. No, I think he did actually throw one interception, but still.
Here's the issue with that interception. It was the last one of the game when it mattered.
Yeah, it was yeah, that was really unfortunate, but this is whatever. This is whatever. But yeah, I mean, what a crazy
Indiana.
game. And
By the way, Indiana's only had 2 good seasons. They're in the entire football program, and it was the past 2.
I just want to say that
And for a while, Indiana's had the worst football record in the history of NCAA football. And in 2 years, the fact that they rebuilt in 2 years and won a national championship,
yeah,
bro, Indiana's going to be an issue.
not anymore. Because I mean, I don't know if you've looked at their rankings for the off season and stuff, but I'm pretty sure in recruiting, it was either in recruiting or transfer. They're like number 34.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think overall,
Mizzou is higher than them.
I'm pretty sure their overall recruiting ranking is like 23.
But no, this was a great game. A lot, actually. We saw a lot more runs in this game than I
We did,
expected.
and it's because Fletcher on Miami. He's just so good, dude. He is such a good running back. Like, I mean, like the kind of stuff that he's accomplished in the playoffs is just like, I think that's a huge aspect of like how they got this far in the first place. You know.
And Miami, dude, Miami's fucking defense really put on a show. They
They
really did.
they put on a show, all right. They were trying to kill Mendoza. Goodness gracious, man! I'll tell you what. I will say there were a couple times where
I thought Mendoza was hurt.
I feel like the refs made some bad calls because there was some definite roughing the passers that
Roughing the passer, there was all one call they did call was targeting, which I got scared of because when I just have come out of the bathroom and I heard targeting. I'm like, excuse me?
oh yeah, dude. And when they, God, I gotta bring something up though. When when Indiana, I think, yeah, it was Indiana. Indiana blocked the punt and got a pick six from it, or not a pick six, but they
A
got
touchdown out of
they got
it.
a turnover and a touchdown because the ball rolled into the end zone because of how far back Miami was. It was insane. But goodness gracious, it's just like Indiana was. They were just so on top of it. They were not letting this win slip through their fingers. They would not let Miami win. In Miami, I mean, they were starting to catch up there at the end, but
That that punt really screwed over Miami.
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
It
if
was
if
that
it weren't
punt
for
mess
that,
up.
if it weren't for that punt going into a turnover into a touchdown, I mean, like they would have won.
Oh, Miami would have caught back up.
Um, well, it's not even that because that one touchdown is like basically how Indiana got ahead of them because they only won by 6 points.
They didn't even win by a touchdown and a 1 point conversion. They
Yeah,
literally only won by a touchdown.
they won by 6 points, which means if they didn't block that punt and get that touchdown, they would have lost by 1 point.
And Miami would have won a natty since '91.
Yep, crazy. That so, like it's just to me stuff like that is what makes the game so like interesting and entertaining is these plays that are so game changing that they could make or break the game. You know, they could cost you or make you win. You know.
And man, and these college kids are going to a national championship
Yeah.
like that's insane to think about. Like, man, the one thing I want to talk about real quick from Mendoza, the touchdown he got.
Mm.
He's Superman himself.
Man, he was like, he was not letting it go. He was like,
He's like, because how much you want to bet when he was about to get tackled and he spun, he thought he was down.
yeah. I mean, like,
He's like, wait, I'm not in.
I mean, just like some of the crazy plays that he made. That, I mean, I can, I cannot dislike this guy. Like, you physically
He's getting
cannot.
drafted. He's getting drafted. Oh, he is
He's-
so getting drafted.
Unfortunately, I think he's gonna be the number one overall pick.
And who the
Um,
Raiders have it, right?
Yeah, that would be. The
Oh
Raiders.
God. Oh, hey, hold on though.
Amen.
He would be replacing Geno Smith.
Yeah, and you know what? He could be the factor that makes the Raiders good again after
Because the Raiders actually
20
have a
something years.
decent offensive. The Raiders have some good offensive like receivers and
Hey, I mean, they have Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty's
like,
really good, but
their see for the longest time their issue was the quarterback. Like that's been their biggest issue for the longest time.
I think this year the main
If they draft
things.
Mendoza, if they're smart and they draft Mendoza and probably change up some of their defense, dude, they're fine. I think they can
I
make.
I don't think it's their defense. I personally think it's their offensive line because I think the reason Genty didn't look as good as he did in college is because he couldn't really get through to like make any like explosive runs
It
because
was
of the
almost like
offensive
the O
line.
line was
Yeah.
blocking Genty.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he just didn't really get many holes, and I think that's a thing that's a problem with a lot of teams this year is their offensive line. I mean, even in college, I mean, LSU's thing was their offensive line.
Yeah,
Um,
Georgia had no issue on the offensive line, assholes.
Goodness gracious.
That O
We're
line's scary, dude. That O line scared me.
not even gonna talk about that. But
But
but yeah, I think if the Raiders are really smart about what they do in this off season, I think they could come back because they got a really good running back. He might be really inexperienced, but he's really promising. You know, Genty.
and then if they end up Mendoza,
Yeah,
if they get Mendoza, that's another younger rookie. And they won't probably get too far with Mendoza in the first year, but
because I mean they have
again, like Ashton Genty, he would be very promising.
yeah, and I mean who's that one guy that they have that's really Brock Bauer, is that his name?
Yeah, Brock Bauer, I remember him. Why?
He I mean he's really good, man. He just needs a good quarterback to help him out, you know?
And Mendoza, I think Mendoza can be the guy.
He can. I mean, he can. But I just, I'm going to be praying for that guy because if he does join the Raiders, he's either going to make the Raiders good or the Raiders are going to ruin his career. So, because they all, if a team does bad, they always blame it on the quarterback or the coach.
Always. But here's the thing, though. Gino kind of deserves this one.
He does, absolutely.
Because the fact that. Hold on. Before. Brother threw the ball away on a fourth down.
Oh. Oh my gosh. That's
They
something,
went for
man.
it.
Yeah.
He threw it away on fourth.
Yep, but
He had
and
G-
I do
I
gotta
remember when Gino was good.
yeah, I do gotta mention though, uh Ty Simpson has officially entered the draft. It's not rumors anymore, it's official. Um
I like Ty Simpson, but I think he has some things to work on.
everybody's
He,
got everybody's got things to work on, man. I mean, that's
unless you're Ashton Genty,
unless you're Ashton Genty.
because
'Cause
apparently
he's
that
a
dude knows how.
perfect quarterback. Yeah,
But
I like him. I like Genty.
Ty, I know like Alabama has shown that hey, we are an O line, we can protect him. He can stay in that pocket for so long with Alabama, but when you're in the NFL, dude, the O line is probably going to be their biggest issue.
Well, it's not that he doesn't need to stay in the pocket though, because one thing that he has a problem with, he doesn't remember or like he must like forget or something that he's a dual threat quarterback. He could very easily, if he needs to, run down the field and get a first down. He could very
But he
easily do
chooses
that,
not to.
but he
He
chooses
doesn't.
not to. And I don't know why, but man, he just like I feel like Alabama, they could have won at least one more game this season if he would just. I think it's a confidence thing, and he doesn't do very well under like event pressure, not like physical pressure from like the defense, but like pressure of the game, like mental pressure.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he does well in that. I think he really cracks under pressure, but
But I mean, Ty Simpson also has a high chance and being a promising quarterback too.
yeah.
But
I mean it's already confirmed that he's going first round.
oh, he's going first round easily.
Because I mean he's probably going to be the second quarterback to get drafted, most likely. I can highly see that.
I'm just praying that um that the Chargers don't draft a quarterback.
Yeah, the Chargers
I'm
don't
praying.
need a court. The Chargers need to just only draft
Oh,
offensive line,
oh,
only offensive
and
line.
and then maybe a new receiver because apparently I've heard that Keenan Allen might be leaving along with Quentin Johnston.
Ooh, that
Oh
would
yeah,
that
yeah.
wouldn't be good.
Because apparently there's been a rumor that I've heard that we might be getting T.J. Watt.
Interesting. Yeah, I've heard a lot of
That would
rumors.
be huge for us if we get T.J. Watt.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about I don't know how much I believe it, but people are saying that AJ Brown is gonna go to the Patriots. I don't know why. People,
Oh,
I just found out where this started. It's because one of his friends got him like gave him like a present, and it was a Patriots jersey, because I think he like used to be a big Patriots fan or something like that. And he liked the jersey. And people are like, that means he's going to be at the Patriots. No, not necessarily. I mean, like that's a bit of a stretch, guys.
no.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. We could really
Well,
use
rumors are rumors, though.
AJ Brown.
Jordan, you gotta remember, though, rumors are rumors.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful about those, so we can't just like.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong, I will be very happy that I was wrong, because because Drake May with AJ Brown, that would be such a powerhouse. Like, honestly. Because AJ Brown, I mean,
I wouldn't. I don't think I'd want to face y'all.
I
I'm
know.
gonna say this right now.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, some people are like, oh, AJ Brown. I mean, later on, he just wasn't performing the way he should, and it's like, it's not AJ Brown's fault. It's the fact that his quarterback is mediocre, and I'll say it right here: Jalen Hurts is not that good of a quarterback anymore. He's
He
not.
really isn't.
And people are like, well, how do you explain his stats? I'll tell you how I explain his stats. It's called one of the most elite offenses in the league right now. Like, I mean, if you look at their roster on their offense, it's such an incredible team. And I mean, Jalen Hurts, he could be a dual threat quarterback, but gosh, man, like, first of all, he doesn't run. The most movement he does on the field is a tush push. Um,
Yeah, he doesn't do much.
he doesn't
I'm
move
sorry,
his
he
feet.
really doesn't.
He just throws the ball away and hopes that one of his guys will catch it, and most likely they will, because they're incredible. Like, it's just, man, it's, gosh, dude. I mean, people give him all the praise, but he doesn't deserve the amount of praise that he's getting, because he is a very small factor in what makes up an incredible offense. But yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna continue on with that, because I can go on with that for hours. But but back to the Indiana Miami game.
I'm just gonna say it's a great game. That was fun to watch.
My prediction was correct. I did say, and you can quote me on this one, I did say that Indiana would win, but they would win by less than 14 points. And what happened? Indiana won by less than 14 points. And I'm going to start betting on games now because that's what I said I was going to do. And Indiana has just started my gambling addiction.
Indiana's going to hear this and be like, all right, hold on. It's our fault?
It's like, we just wanted to win, man. Yeah, but, man, God, dude, I'm just like, the only prediction that I've gotten wrong this year so far is that the Steelers versus the Texans. That's the only prediction that I've gotten wrong. Every other one. I said that the 49ers would beat the Eagles, did I not?
You did.
I said that. And I said that. Me. Everybody knew that the Rams would beat the Panthers. I mean, that's.
See, I knew it, but I wanted to see the Panthers win that one.
I wanted to see the Panthers win that one too, honestly, because I actually really like Bryce Young, but he did really good in college.
But this was a great episode. This was a fun one.
Yeah, but
this one didn't feel as thought process. Like
compact
we didn't have
together.
to go through as many games.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just
this was a fun one.
Yeah, and I mean this season, the season's wrapping up. College football is over. NFL.
College football is indeed over. It's almost over. It's getting there.
NFL has 3 more games left, and I mean, as they're wrapping up, it's already an incredible season. And regardless of who wins these conference championships, the Super Bowl is going to be an incredible game.
Because there's 4 great teams.
4 incredible teams that I don't hate with every fiber of my being, So it's just it's really looking up, It's really looking up. Probably the best NFL year that I've seen in a while. Seen in a long time. Not too excited about the halftime show. I'm probably just not gonna watch that.
Who is the halftime show?
Yeah, it's Bad Bunny.
Oh. Green Day's supposed to open. I was supposed to open the Super Bowl though.
Exactly. That's the exact reaction that I had. I was like, who's playing at the halftime show? And they were like, Bad Bunny, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. And I don't understand it because it's an American event, and his albums sell he sells albums really well everywhere except America. Like everywhere except America sells really well for him. But they're like, okay, in this American in this American event, American annual event, we're gonna get this guy,
like the biggest, by the way, American event.
Yeah, we're gonna get this guy who's really popular, but he's not popular at all in America.
I mean,
like only the Latin American community in America actually listens to him. And I know that because I have talked to a lot of people, and most Caucasian people and African American people and Asian people that I have talked to, a lot of them don't even know who he is.
Well, great.
So, I mean, I just, it's just like he's popular amongst one part of a community, so they're getting that one guy who's like kind of an obscure artist to play at the biggest event in America. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think they, and personally, the halftime shows haven't really been great in recent years. In the past few years, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the Kendrick Lamar one. Although I don't really listen to,
Yeah,
I don't really listen
the
to
only
rap.
reason why they did was because of the roast.
Yeah, it's because of the beef that was happening, and they just got him because he was popular. But it's whatever. Um, it's whatever though. I mean, I'm not a huge rap guy, so I probably wouldn't have liked it
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm also not a big rap dude.
Um, so I mean that's probably why I didn't like it. I'm sure people that are into rap probably liked it a lot, um, but yeah, man, halftime shows just I mean they haven't hit the same. Um,
It's been a while.
we need some classic artists, bro. Get like I don't know, get Dolly Parton or something like some real
She ain't doing it. No offense.
get some real
She.
classic artist to.
You know what's funny? Do you know how many times in the votings people have tried to get Metallica to do it?
Haven't they done it once? I thought they did it
Nope.
sometime in the
They have
90s.
never done it.
Oh, interesting. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. I swear they did. Um, yeah, but yeah, they really need to fix. They really need to get back on track with these halftime shows, man. Because I mean, no offense to people that like all of these artists, like, they had that one halftime show that was the West Coast rappers with
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and all of them. But like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, the, those are some pretty good rappers. Those are some real iconic people, so I understand that one. Even Eminem was there, even though he was Detroit, but it's just because he was an associate of Dr. Dre's. Um, but
No, I mean, I liked that one.
I was pretty all right with that one, but I mean, uh, once again, not huge into rap. It was a little nostalgic because I listened to Snoop Dogg and Eminem a lot when I was little, but yeah, I mean Kendrick Lamar. I thought the whole beef thing was entertaining, but I mean I'm just not a huge fan
I
of
didn't
that.
know, it was kind of boring.
But like yeah, um, Bad Bunny, that's whatever. I mean, I probably just won't watch it honestly.
I'm probably gonna just wait until halftime's over.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm just not a huge fan of his music and stuff, and I just don't think he's popular enough to play there. If he was more popular in America, then I'd understand it. Like, as much as I would hate it, Taylor Swift would make a lot of sense for the Super Bowl. Like,
I would not. I wouldn't even watch Super Bowl.
I w-
I wouldn't even.
I I I wouldn't watch the halftime show if she played it, but she would still just make sense because she's like the most popular female artist in America. Um, unfortunately. But anyway, um, this is a great
This was
episode.
fun.
Very good episode. I went on a couple rants. Um, but we got a lot to go. We had a lot to go over. A lot of really good games here. Uh,
Fun games too.
yeah, fun games. I'm really excited to see what happens this weekend with the conference championships. God, dude, man, I'm so excited because my team. I mean, I
Your
haven't seen.
team might make it.
Yeah, I mean, my team. I haven't seen my team in the Super Bowl since I was kind of a little kid and not as into football as I am now.
I
So,
have never seen my team make it to the Super Bowl.
no, you have not.
The last time they made it was like, I think like '99 or something like that, or something crazy like.
Yeah,
And that
but
was with Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, what a guy! What a guy! What a guy! Off the couch, back at the
But
Colts.
anyway,
But yeah,
this was a fun episode.
this is a great
Thank you for all
episode.
the support once again. Like,
Yes, thank you so much. I didn't think we'd honestly do this well this early on.
man, 75 views on the first episode,
75
and
views on the first episode. That's crazy.
and then
Man.
like 24, 23 on the second, and it's only been out for like 8 days, 9 days.
Yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell them to
All but
watch
Oregon
this.
fans.
Yeah, anything that's not an Oregon fan, because they'll probably report me for hate speech.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
for all the support again. This is still very. More episodes will be coming out
Yes.
before the Super Bowl happens. We will think of a plan between everything that might happen.
Yeah,
with
we'll have
sports.
a bit of a meeting to see where this is gonna go during the football off season. Probably won't talk about baseball just because neither of us really know too much about that one.
Like, yes, baseball would be. It'd keep us going on the podcast, but at the same time, baseball just doesn't. It's not that
Yeah.
entertaining for us to keep up and like want to do it.
Yeah.
No
but,
offense to people that love baseball, but we just can't do it.
Yeah. We can always just talk about basketball and football off seasons and stuff. Talk about trades and recruiting and seeing how each team is developing, what the predictions are for the next seasons and stuff like that.
But we will have a meeting over it. We will attempt to figure out a plan,
Yes.
and we'll go from there.
Yes, we will. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode.
We will see you around Super Bowl time.
We'll see you. Yeah, around Super Bowl time. All right. Goodbye. See you next episode.